Yo. Crash and flow.
Hey, did you read about it? Did you watch that video of the gentleman in New York falling through the concrete? Like, there's no hole.
No, I didn't know there was a video.
Oh my
I was
God.
using the best parts of my imagination. Hold on one second.
I watched this video while you're queuing it up on the BBC on your side.
Yeah.
And there's like a New York reporter, and they have I don't know how they have this video of this guy just walking. He steps on a solid piece of concrete. It just lets go of him.
I press play. It's Ali Bowman is talking. Hold on.
Yeah. She's going to be talking all that talk. But then they go to this grainy video, and I don't know why they're recording these people. Yeah.
Oh, no. Why is he leaning in his doorway?
That's it, man. This man fell through a concrete hole. He was down there for half an hour. Rats everywhere. Rats everywhere. And he couldn't even scream because that's how many rats there were.
Hold on, Spanish.
Shut up. You don't speak Spanish. He just said, hold on, Spanish.
I can't
but
move.
This guy, he couldn't move. He couldn't scream because the rats would get in his mouth.
What?
Yeah, it's so rat infested. He was down there, and apparently there were like hundreds of rats down there. He fell 15 feet into a dark hole, just rats.
Uh-huh.
New York life.
Damn, man.
You think the city gives him money?
I think so. Yeah, I think the city gives him money. Yeah,
he's traumatized.
The floor, like you expect the ground to be the ground. You don't expect it to. I thought it was a sinkhole. I thought it was. I didn't know. I just read the link. I didn't.
No, this is just like weakness in the sidewalk. Like this could happen to. If I was him, I would sue for. I can't even take walks anymore.
Right.
The ground that I stood on just went away, and then there were rats.
Yeah, there's a lot of rats in New York. When you see rats crossing the street, you have to really wonder how much rats are underneath the street.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't. I don't see any rats up here, man.
Don't see
in
any
Toronto.
rats over here.
Just pigeons and raccoons.
The rats of the sky. We have sky rats.
Hey, it's fine. I'd rather have them than actual rats. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
I don't know any friggin' plagues caused by pigeons. I'm sure they exist.
I think there's plenty of plagues that's caused by the avian flu.
I think that was caused by chickens.
Really?
Yeah, pretty sure.
The avian flu wasn't done by avian flu. Let's see. Domestic poultry and other bird and animal species, but apparently domestic poultry is the primary there. Okay.
Yeah. Anytime you smash animal, I had a relative that used to own a chicken farm when I was younger. It was disgusting.
He fed them chickens, didn't he?
No, he fed them.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, because they feed cows. That's how E. coli.
Mad cow.
Yeah, mad cow. Not E. coli. Mad cow. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen like a cannibal, like a long-term cannibal? They like
the shakes.
Oh, he's got the shakes. He's grooving a little bit.
You know what? I have no idea, dude. The only reason why I know to say that he gets the shakes is because of Book of Eli.
No, it's true.
Is it? It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
What if you don't eat the brain though? I thought
problems.
it's trichinosis, right? Is it trichinosis that's the problem from eating humans? What's the drawbacks? What's the cons? What's the drawbacks of being a cannibal?
Google it. Yeah, we can have a new competition after this.
Drawback of being a cannibal.
You know, not likely to make friends. You know. Somebody's like, "What are you into? Cannibalism?" You're like, "All right, bye. I'll talk to you later."
All right, here we go. Hold on. There's let's see. I just can't get a list. Fucking Nerdist. Oh, why am I swearing? I've been frustrated. Okay. Hardwired against cannibalism. We have been hardwired. Animals that mostly hardwire against cannibalism, but not always. Cannibalism is named after the people who might not have been cannibals. Way to go. Rituals are complex. Nothing, dude. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to actually do some research. We need a thing. Hold on. Is there a Wikipedia? Disease transmitted through cannibalism potential reduce the prevalence of parasites. Can reduce the prevalence of parasites in the population by decreasing the number of susceptible hosts by indirectly killing the parasite in the host. Okay, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I think that's talking about the cannibal. I think that's what that is. Oh my God.
Good Lord. Yeah. Okay. So I don't think we've got the pros and cons
No.
really.
I think it's cons. I can't even think of any pros. Like, how delicious could a person be?
They could be really delicious though.
What's the most delicious? Like what?
Okay, this is
Like
what you
chicken, beef, like
do, right? Bet money. You know that Texan that smokehouse or whatever, that barbecue house. You know the legendary one, dude with big glasses. He's got his own.
Yeah,
he's
I know
got
who you're
his own
talking
thing.
about.
Yeah. Where they run the fires 48, like 24/7. They always got a guy running the fires in these big ass ovens that are the size of rooms. Right? You give him a thigh from like an athlete. I'm pretty sure he makes that taste great.
Well, he probably makes everything taste great.
I think so too. I think he makes everything taste great. That guy, that
I
nerd.
think I'm good. I would have so many issues. Like, all right, what
Was he a
was his
good man?
name? Was he a good man? Did he deserve this? Does he deserve me eating his thigh? 'Cause,
What if
like,
he wanted you to eat the thigh?
I mean, if there's no like mental side effects or drawbacks, no, I'm not eating a thigh.
You don't need a thigh. What if this man's dying wish? Okay. Okay, wait, hold on a second. I'll paint you a picture. I'll paint you a very good picture.
Right.
Okay. You're in an airplane, right? And you're sitting over there. You're trying to think about jokes to formulate of the tired premise for stand-up comedians and how to figure out how do I make air flying funny, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a guy beside you, and you want to make a conversation with him, but you decide against it. The airplane goes down. Okay, you crash land into a mountain, right? Your foot is stuck. This guy helps you, right? He dislodges your foot, carries you on his back
Yeah.
to safety. Okay,
Right.
And he's even got a flare. He shoots the flare. You survive everything. He says, "Listen, the only thing I want from you." You're like, "How do I repay you? Let me invite you over for Eid dinner. We can share some bubble tea together." He's like, "I don't want anything from you. All I want from you is for you to eat my thigh." When I pass away.
Yasin.
Yeah. Wait, I know it
I'm
took
gonna
me
eat
a
a
long
man
time to
out-
get there.
Yeah, listen. I'd eat a guy's leg for a lot less. Like, if I being low on energy and it's 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, it could be here.
Uber Eats is down.
Yeah,
Bring
if
that
this
thigh
guy's
over.
like, hey, listen, I want you to eat this leg. I already cut it off for you. Here's some marination. I think I'd be
The only thing that's stopping me is religion.
okay. Okay, I didn't realize that would be the thing.
Yeah, really. No, honestly, because if the guy was like, "Listen, this thigh is yours. When I'm ready to go, I want you to eat this thigh." I would be so curious on what it would taste like. I don't know. It just seems like a deep-rooted rule that I wouldn't say no. I would try it. I've tried almost everything. So I
But what
would
if that's
try
like see, this is
What
where
if it's
now
the
we're having an
greatest thing ever?
honest- That's the thing. What if you're like, oh shit, this is my jam.
Right,
Like all
better
I
than
want is
sushi.
thigh meat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
better
And
than.
that's you're out there just like scoping thighs. You're like, oh,
Then I become
shit,
Dexter.
man. Yeah, you become Dexter.
Then I become Dexter.
You go to the morgue. You're waiting for athletes to get hit by cars, taking the thigh out, putting a roast beef in, slow cooking in the friggin' crematorium. I don't know what you do.
Yeah, I become a mortician.
Yeah, you have
as-
the master class how to cook a leg in a, like a cemetery or something.
Yeah.
Ooh, slow cook. This is how you do it. All right. You take a leg, right?
Yeah.
You put, you take onions and apples in aluminum foil. You put it all in there. You
Oh,
cover it up.
It's
right?
like that
You put
Turkish
it in a
guy who
grave.
smiles in the camera the entire time he's cooking. Go on.
You put it in a grave.
Yeah.
You put coal on top and then sand on top. Boom, leg oven. You come back later, somebody's leg.
Yeah, 12
to
hours
eat.
later, it's cooked, nice and slow.
Cooked, nice
Mm-hmm.
and slow. All right, good. I'm glad we had this conversation.
Yeah, okay. So that's the only thing that's holding me back: religion.
That's
And of
yeah.
course,
It-
like consent. Right? I would need the
course.
guy to tell me
Mm-hmm.
that he'd want me to eat it.
If it was
know what I'm
okay in
saying?
the
Like
religion, if it was okay in the religion, would you care about the consent?
Yeah. So that's important.
That's a gentleman.
I think.
You're a gentleman.
I just don't want to feel guilt while I'm eating the person's leg.
Man, I was.
It's gonna ruin the meal.
You might want to Google this. I was reading up on a guy last year. He was I think an Olympic athlete in Africa, South Africa possibly.
He killed his.
Two men
No.
grabbed him and sawed his leg off. They sawed
Okay.
his leg off because they believed this athlete's leg would have like healing properties.
Okay.
Yeah. No jokes. I'm just saying. You can ask people how leg tastes, is what I'm saying.
They're out there. We can
They're
have them
out
on the
there.
podcast.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. Wow. Man, I have some questions. What do these men believe in? Right? It's not like they're just regular people who came across the idea that the legs was going to have healing properties, right? They come from a tribe, a religion, a something. I would like to know what that is. Not to judge. I just want to know what I'm dealing with in case I'm on the plane and I'm trying to make conversation with someone and he's like, I come from this tribe. I'd be like, these people are leg eaters, dude. Right? Don't assume the worst, but
true.
also be aware there's some leg eaters in the tribe. You know what I'm saying? You'll treat them with respect and dignity, but also, just don't sleep on that flight.
I just don't try to keep anything super nice body parts on me.
No,
just in case somebody gets hungry.
Yeah, that's true. But number two, when you have so much other things to choose from, like you can almost look at a rhino and think, if I eat the horn, I too will become horny. Or something. Like you can almost get like he's a big animal. I would like to be a big animal.
Sure.
Right? You get what I'm trying to say? Like you look like you look at an elephant and you're like, if I eat the tusk and put it in some tea or something, I will be as strong as this elephant. Right? I get that. But
none of that. No. All of that makes no sense. But keep going.
So I mean, I can understand the weird way you get there, but how does two guys? What are they doing? They're watching one of their 3 channels on the TV, and they see this guy running.
Yeah,
and they're like, that guy, those legs, powers.
Yeah, it's true, and they caught him. Like they stalked him, they found him.
Doesn't that also just really prove them wrong? By them being able to catch this man?
I don't think so, Yasin.
Because
I don't think
the legs were...
I don't think that's...
Shouldn't he be able to outrun them?
I was just saying, it was a horrible situation. They took this guy's... They sawed this guy's leg off while he's awake, for God's sakes.
Doesn't he get faster when they use the prosthetics?
Not really.
That's springs?
Yeah, it really comes down to like how your leg is
mechanical
disabled.
Advantage, yeah.
Yeah, that's like a unique situation where it only makes a few percentage of people faster that have strong quad muscles and cut right under the knee, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what they did.
I've never seen a normal person. Like, I've never seen a dude, and that'd be cool. If I was like just on the, like walking around, just see a guy bouncing past me. I was just like, shit.
Yeah. I don't think they can just whip that out for regular. I think it's like, it's walking around with it's like driving a F1 car. It's just too fast for your regular thing, right? You can't just be in the office.
Bad thing in walking.
No, but you can't just be in the office walking around with the high performance legs. They would have to. He would have to use the Honda Civic version of the Honda Civic version legs for him on the regular basis. I think it's too fast. The other stuff is way too. It's like carbon fiber.
I just feel like you should be able to snap those on once you leave work. You're just like snap these. You just run home, even from Burlington. You just
just passing cars,
just on the 403, just like bounding over.
I'm gonna have to make a new lane.
That'd be
a
cool.
Regular lane, HOV lane, and then
it's a super fast disability lane where everybody's flying. Like, damn, these disabled people, they are gonna get to work before me. Man. That was ridiculous. All of that was insane, by the way.
All right, continuing on the theme of insane. So
Kanye.
apparently,
No? Okay,
well,
sorry.
I mean, yeah. But, so apparently, there's a cop who breaks up a cock ring fight, an underground cock ring fight.
That's a rooster's fight, people.
Right. Am I saying it wrong? They don't call it
just
rooster
a cock
fights.
ring. I don't know if people know what a cock ring is. They think, Yasin is at it again, talking about his crazy things.
Well,
So, yeah.
No, a cock fight ting ring. Cock fight ting ring.
Yeah.
There we go.
That sounds more Asian. Don't pronounce a ting like that. Cockfighting ring.
Right. Breaks it up. Apparently they storm in and one cop dies. And the way how he got killed is a way that none of his like colleagues will be able to like. I don't know. Are they laughing still? I mean, they probably not because it's a sad thing that he died. But also, he got taken down by a rooster.
Dude, that is the ultimate fighting championship rooster.
That
guy's like,
rooster-
roosters.
That's it. That's the goat.
I'll kill a man. And the other rooster, you're going to kill a man? He's like, oh, no, I'll kill a cop. Yeah, the one with the gun. Jeez. He's like, I wish they would come in here. Man. Newfound respect.
Yeah, that's it. In the pound for pound, you know how like Khabib is
Yeah.
trying to make sure that he secures himself at the top of the pound for pound.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That rooster.
This rooster grabs the mic. He's like, I deserve it.
I have done enough.
I have done enough.
I'm taking out a cop.
Oh man,
It's
I can't
messing with my
imagine being
money.
like being a family member of the cop. You know, like a kid. It's like, hey, your dad passed away. You know, he was doing something that he loved. You find out your dad was killed by a chicken. That would be horrible.
Yeah. Okay, so to explain a little bit, because it's not like the rooster just pecked him to death. So
Oh,
what
yeah.
they do
He-
in these rooster fights is they put a spur as a metal blade on the foot of the rooster. That's how they fight. They use this blade. This rooster apparently understands that there's a blade on his foot, and he's gonna stab the other rooster. In this case, he stabs the cop in the femoral artery.
That's an important
Cop
one.
goes, that's arguably one of the most important ones. He bled out right then and there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is the
Was he
first time
wearing
in my
shorts?
25
Like-
years. This is my first time in 25 years as a policeman that I have lost a man due to a fighting cock spur. I'm sorry.
It's hard not to laugh at a man's death, but like, man, did they not train you to like watch out for chickens with knives or something? It's just- I feel bad for the guy and his family.
I do feel bad. I feel bad. That's a horrible way to go.
You can't even tell people. Like, you get that call, you're like, how did it
it's just
happen?
like he died on this while in
just-
service.
Yeah, that'd be the nice thing to say. He's just like, in the line of duty. What was he
line of
doing?
duty.
Just, ma'am, I don't want to make fun of your husband. You know, like, you just
Yeah, you don't tell the family.
you can't tell them
The entire
that.
family knows. The entire world knows right now.
I'd be so mad. Like, are you telling me he died fighting a chicken?
Oh wait, this is not the first time that a rooster took out a human. By the way, okay.
Okay.
Here we go. A similar incident occurred in India in January when a rooster fatally wounded a man with its spur on the way to the fight. So this guy, he's like, my rooster's ready. We've gone through a training camp. The cut was tough, and he put the rooster in the car, probably a Lada, right beside him, and he's driving over to the thing, and the rooster just goes, "No, we fighting now." Just
Yeah.
kills the guy in the car.
Jeez,
Dude.
I respect that rooster.
I respect roosters a hell of a lot more right now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, rooster.
No, I was thinking thank you for sharing the article, but
Oh yeah, that was me reading the news and thinking, what kind of news would Yasin be interested in? So those are the two newses you've got.
you killed it. You killed it. You killed it, brother. That's it. I'm good. That's oh man.
Man, we don't even spend any time with like roosters. You don't know how a rooster acts.
I mean, I in Mauritius they used to keep roosters at my dad's side a long time ago.
Do they fight though?
No, actually, you know what? It was just chickens. You just throw some rice. They eat the
Same
rice.
here. We had a bunch of chickens. We didn't have a rooster.
well.
Yeah, that's the common thing. Also, roosters get all loud and stuff. Tell you what time Fajr is, and they're not right.
Who wants that, right?
They're just
No, they're
guessing.
right. They're generally right.
They're
Yeah, man, they're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My roosters
In
were Christian. They were off. They were just like they were always off.
These bad Muslims, man. No, in Mauritius, you would hear them, and then you would hear the adhan. Yeah,
alright, cool,
one
cool,
after
cool.
another. The you know what the saying goes, right? What
is
the rooster is seeing. There's
No.
a shift change in heaven, right? So some, I think it's like some angels are coming from heaven. They're coming down to earth, and then other ones coming from earth going back to heaven. I don't know if they need. to
And the
take breaks or
rooster's like, I
something.
gotta let everybody know.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Are you guys seeing this?
Yeah, that's every morning. That's what a rooster does.
Well, he forgets, right? He's got a bird brain.
It'd be cool to know some of these things. Like, when did this start? and if it has like a much deeper meaning. Like, you guys don't
How
know
deep?
this.
I'm giving you a meaning with angels and
I
heaven,
don't think
bro.
roosters are looking at angels.
I think exactly that's what it is. I mean, have you ever taken a cat and put him in a graveyard?
No, Yasin, I'm not a psychopath. Have you? Like, what do you mean?
I mean, I haven't either. But the saying goes, all right, this is spooky season, right? We're in Halloween over here.
Oh, we are in Halloween.
The saying goes that when you're being questioned, right after you get into the ground, you're being questioned. The animals can hear the original, like the questions and whether or not it's going well for you or not. That would be so sad. Can you imagine a loved one of yours dies, and then you're like, I really want to make sure that they're answering the questions correctly. Their initial grave questions. So you take a goat and you put it on top of the grave, and the goat freaks out. You're like, holy shit.
Oh my God. This joke, you took a goat to the cemetery for this one.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring a cat because I like cats.
People give animals too much credit. I feel like animals are dumbish. Like they're sweet. I don't think they're intelligent, but I could be wrong.
Come on, bro. Bro.
What?
Have you seen an orangutan?
Yeah, that's as smart as any 6-year-old. Right? That's the smartest orangutan. Smartest dog is a 4-year-old.
That's true. But, the orangutan, yeah, it's just physical prowess.
Yeah, it just looks like us, like a cooler version of us.
Also, I mean, super strong.
Is it super strong?
An orangutan?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously stronger than us. That's always everything is stronger than us. Did you see that video I sent you? It was this little cat that decides to announce war against this dog.
Yeah.
And takes down the dog and the owner at the same time.
Man. I saw that. That was crazy.
Excuse me. We have important business to talk about, brother. We were supposed to start with it, but we didn't. We kind of touched on it a little bit, but we're going to have to talk about our feelings as men.
Okay.
Around the topic of Khabib Nurmagomedov winning 29-0.
29-0.
I don't even know where to start, so we start at the beginning. How did you feel before the fight?
I felt nervous. In my head, whenever I like a fighter, all I can see is the most common ways they could lose. And Justin Gaethje he's got the hands. He's apparently, prior to this fight, it just looked like such a live wire. And then the fight played out, and it was very, very, very different.
Yeah. It was surprising to see how well Khabib did on the ground. Excuse me, not on the ground, on his feet. His striking is definitely has improved since the last time we saw him fight. Very good. But where he will always be great is on the ground. And man, that was some artistry there. That was, everyone was saying that, Justin has great wrestling. He was a wrestler since he was a kid, so we don't even have to worry about that. Great defense. He's only been taken down once. I think Justin Gaethje was taken down once in his entire UFC career. So no problems. He's going to be able to weather the storm that is Khabib. Nah, no one weathers the storm without, that guy. And what's crazy is this. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
No, I was just saying, what's crazy is that everyone who fights Khabib knows exactly what the game plan is. He's going to walk you down. He's going to take you down, whether you're here in the middle of the ring or you're against the fence. And he's going to mount you. He's going to smash you, and then he's going to try to choke you. None of this. 29 foes, all 29. Maybe not the first one, but like by 15, everyone knew he was going to do the exact same thing. He just does that one thing so much better than everyone else that no level of planning, no level of drilling, no level of shipping in other wrestlers and like the United States' best wrestlers or Russia's best wrestlers to train with will outdo Khabib's plan. Well, that's it.
It's simple and it's impossible to get around apparently. And
apparently,
I don't know if we're gonna get. I mean, it looks like he might come back now. I mean, it's been a week since the fight ended. And now you kind of hear that he might be coming back and whatnot. I was surprised for him to just say like, "That's it. That's the last fight."
Yeah,
I know it could happen, but I don't know. I feel like this guy has so much more to offer. Like he's the best fighter in the world at the age of 32. I understand that his mother doesn't want him to fight. Like, what is this guy gonna do? Just sit and know he's trained to do this, best in the world. This is all he's ever done since literally childhood with his father, and what, you just rot away? Like, it made no sense to me.
Well, he has his own academy. He can help train, corner all the other up-and-coming fighters. Nothing as good as fighting, eh? Nothing as good as fighting.
Not when you're in your prime. All that 4 years from now.
Yeah.
Right now, no. It's a sad... Inshallah, like, he finds peace with whatever. But, like, it's a bad call on his mom's part. Because, like,
oh, man.
your son needs to live his life. And he's the best in the world at something. And he carries himself with a lot of dignity and stuff. So
this is true. The thing is that, I mean, man, it's a monumental level of pressure now, walking around with 29-0. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you want to go down as the guy who no one could solve your riddle? Yeah. No one could put you away. No one could put you away for even one round, just unbroken in the ring. There's something sweet about that too. I understand, but the thing is like also there's a lot. I mean, his father's death really, that really put a wrench in all of his plans, no doubt. Because without a doubt, if his father was here, he would still for sure have gone for 30. You sure? Like, because it was his father's idea for the GSP fight. It wasn't actually his. Like, his father wanted him to fight GSP. So if his father was here, so I don't know. I mean, like, we'll see. Who else in the division, really? What are you going to do? Go back to Tony? I think MMA math says that Tony gets mauled by him, too. So
I just, as like, it'd be really cool to just have such a dominant Muslim fighter that fights his career to fruition. That's all. It just feels like this just ended. I don't know. Khabib defended his belt 4 times. That's really nothing compared to most champs that you consider great.
That's true.
It's just not that much.
Yeah.
So, inshallah, like I said, he finds peace with whatever I just feel like none of that is good for your mental health. Just
giving up the literally the thing that was the underpinning of your entire life for the last little while. Like, what do you do now? Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, COVID hit, and like I lost one thing, one physical training, martial art, and I was like, what do I do? It's tough. I can only imagine. This is what defined him, him as a human. So we'll see.
What do you think of the pound for pound thing with John Jones and him going back and forth on who should be pound for pound?
Okay, John Jones is a bad mother. He's a great fighter. He is amazing. He is amazing. He's also crazy. He's also, and I understand. I mean, like when you're in pound for pound, when you're talking pound for pound, you're just looking at how many people did you beat? How well can you fight? Right? What's your record? All that other stuff. I know the fact that he like has a gun or he shot at the ground and like he had like
I like it like I know these things kind of
cocaine and the PEDs and him getting popped and all of the other stuff. I know it doesn't really matter, but it kind of like some sort of like human decency kind of something should factor into pound for pound. But if you take that away, then I understand his argument. Dude defended the belt more. He is a fearsome fighter. But at the same time, he's got a couple controversial close wins, like just kind of squeaked them out at the end there. No one as dominant as Khabib, where it's like there's no other fighter that you can say how many rounds did you lose. That's not even a calculation for most people, but that's a calculation that you can do for Khabib.
I still don't think he's fought that much. Yeah, he's totally. I feel like you can put Khabib at the top of the pound for pound list. I honestly, I feel like if John Jones butthurt about it, I'm like, you should just go fight. What's the big deal? This isn't the pound for pound.
Go fight some more.
Ranking is not worth actually anything, unless you are trying to retire and go out on top. I can see that. Yeah. But I wish we got to see Khabib fight a lot more, man. It just, I don't know. I feel like this is so stupid.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I understand.
Stupid. I
think
he's only fought like 4 or 5 guys.
Yeah, but maybe he's tired, man. Maybe he like lace him up. This is it. He's good. And the thing for him is that I don't think that. I mean, we'll see. Obviously,
I don't think it's about the money.
And no, it's definitely not the money. The money. He wanted to be champion.
You're a bear fighter. I saw you fight a bear when you were 6.
By the way, the bear has amazing wrestling.
All bears do.
I know, but like I'm just reiterating it once more. If you want to watch that video, that bear knows like. it
Under
understands.
control.
Yeah, what like it's a scary amount of understanding on where like he will reach out for the limb like Khabib's back leg and try to like hook it and then lift it so that Khabib will fall. Like it's amazing how good of a grappler this bear is.
Yeah, it's insane. Anyways, I hope whatever happens with Khabib, he's happy. He seems like one of the few generally, ethically, morally sound people, which almost never happens. And he still has a super rough edge, whether it's with like Artem Lebov, like people he's got in front of and whatnot. Anyways,
Have you seen Max Kellerman and Steve? What's his name?
Stephen A. Smith.
Thank you. They were interviewing Khabib, not recently. And anyway, and Stephen A. Smith asked him a question about Conor, and Khabib, just stoic he's like, even now, I don't even want to talk about that shit. And then you just see Stephen grinning from ear to ear, like he's like, that question was totally worth it. I'll send you the video. The guy was grinning from ear to ear. He's like, I regret nothing. I'm so happy that happened. There is another fighter that's Muslim that we can be excited about. Hopefully, it might be premature to be this excited about him.
Okay.
But was it Kazmat?
Chimiev? Yeah.
Yeah,
That guy's really good.
By the way,
Hamza.
Yeah, he might as well. And during an interview, someone asked him, "So who is Khamzat?" And he's like, "I am the wolf, brother." I got scared. I got really scared. Okay, but here's the thing. Like Khabib grew up, he had, a stern father. He had like a whole family thing, right? There was a whole lot of honor. It wasn't like he was just brawling on the streets, that type of thing, right? From little age, he was being trained to become an athlete, that type of thing. Khamzat was born during a war, in Chechnya. Then lived through a second war, which was equated to like ethnic cleansing. And the reason why it was called the
by
wolf
his
is
side. No, okay.
No, the Chechens were they were being.
Which war? That's all right. We don't have to get into that.
Yeah.
So he was actually like in Chechnya when this shit was happening.
Yeah, he grew up over there. That's why he's like not scared of anything. He's just built different. The guy literally lived and was born during war. And apparently the reason why it was called a wolf is because his older brother would be like, oh, those guys want to fight. And they would just square off on the street and just freaking fight. And he would
like a wolf.
Yeah. Like
you know how all wolves' older brothers bait them into... I like that, though. That's sick, man. Hopefully that guy fights somebody good, because I think he's just been fighting shit people this whole time.
Yeah, it's true.
I know he puts the whole hammer on them. But yeah, hopefully
feel every inch of this. Damn,
dude, he could beat probably Damien, a bunch of people.
That's who they're putting up.
That is like a tailor-made fight for Hamza to beat the shit out of Damien. That is exactly who you don't want Damien to fight. Is a guy. Yeah, it's a striker who's hard to take down and that's strong. He's gonna eat one punch going in.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's our next guy. It is what it is. I mean, I like Zabit. I like Makhachev. There's a bunch of Muslim fighters, but Khabib was. That's why I'm almost like, I disagree with his mom. And I know that doesn't make sense because he's lost a husband. But I'm like, anyways, yeah, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. It was that was the highest stakes. Those were like watching his fight. I was more stressed watching his fight than watching the finals for the Raptors.
Yeah, it's true.
But what is this in sports, brother? You play some sports with like pick up basketball and whatnot. Do you touch other people's butts when they do something good?
No.
No.
If I'm guarding them and I have to like touch their butt to guard them, I'll do that. Okay. But it's not like weird. I do it when it's necessary. What are you trying to get to? Just tell me.
I like this better. I like kind of pointing you in a general direction and just see where it goes.
Watch me be uncomfortable.
because apparently, and you sent me this, there's an inventor of the high five. Okay? It was invented in 1977 by a baseball player. So
I don't even believe this, but yeah, I read that same article.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to understand is this: which one came first, high fives or butt touching in sports? Because butt touching is big. It transcends All sports. I watch football. They'll touch butts over there. Baseball, obviously. Soccer, basketball, everything. There's always a butt touch. The coaches,
It's like a butt slap. You make it sound like somebody. It's any sort of touch. It's not like you don't do anything. You just specifically.
right? Even in
It's
hockey, they don't do
strictly
it
a
with their
slap.
hands. They do it with a stick. They'll tap each other's butts with a stick.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, was that out of necessity of a guy who just really got tired of people touching his butts? He's like, hey, we're gonna do a new thing, like really high up. Our hands are gonna meet.
I think definitely the high five came first, but I want to know the other. I want to know what's the first guy to slap the butt, and then be like, "What? Everybody does that." Or like, how did he play it off? That people are like, "Yeah, I'll slap his ass."
Yeah, who's the first person that done that?
Yeah,
you know
that's
who
the question.
You know who don't do that? I mean, you're thinking like macho men type sports, right? You don't see soldiers do that.
Oh, you don't really see soldiers high five either. I don't know how soldiers they just go hoo-ah. Like I don't know if they.
Yeah, that's true. I've been watching a lot of soldier movies, by the way. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, but go on.
Ooh. No, I was just saying. Like I think butt touch is a recent thing. It definitely didn't exist like in the 80s.
All right.
Butt slapping in sports. Don't type in butt touching. You get different results.
All right, hold on. The unspoken rule about butt slapping in sports. Why do athletes slap each other's butts? Casual, sarcastic homoeroticism brought by close friendship, camaraderie, and mutual strife.
That makes sense.
I would take that. Actually,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
okay. Will it evolve to ball grabbing? Good lord, I hope no.
No, it won't. Idiot person writing this column. It won't go to ball grabbing.
Yeah. You don't always have to. It's not. You don't always have to escalate to the next thing.
Yeah, or you don't even have to ask certain next levels. No one's touching your asshole out of congratulations. I don't care how good of a job you did. That's not what we're doing here.
Fair. But you've never done it.
No, it's never been necessary.
Okay. All right.
I can't. I don't even. I have a wife, and I don't know how secure in my masculinity. I don't know if I'll ever reach the point where I can be cool just slapping butts around. It's like doesn't feel right. Not slapping butts.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to slap my butt. I don't want it. So I don't want to slap other people's butt in case they think it's okay to slap my butt.
That's being said, but you're on the bench of the Raptors team, right? You get called up. You drain a three. Kyle Lowry comes up behind you and smacks you in your butt. Do you not say thank you after that butt slap? It's Kyle Lowry.
Man. No, I say, Kyle, keep it classy. We touch pinkies or something. I figure it out. Do what you do with DeMar, like hug him behind the shoulder or something.
All right.
Yeah, my butt is my zone, man. I don't like people touching my butt. And I don't like touching other people's butts. This is not what you expected. You're like, say it got mad.
No, not at all.
Just asking a question.
No, I'm just questioning myself because I wouldn't mind a butt slap from Kyle.
Really? All right, man. Next, in studio, good podcast. Bend over.
Oh, you gonna? No,
Yeah.
please don't. No.
No?
I think there's a level like I don't think I would be able to accept it from you. I think that would be on an on-site fight situation.
All right.
No
problem. That's fine,
Can't be fighting. But some movies to watch, my friend. I recently watched. Okay, so I watched a bunch of. Wow, why are you on? Sorry, hold on a second. I'm just gonna make sure of something. So there is a movie called The Outpost, based on a true story of an outpost in Afghanistan during, one of the recent wars, the War on Terror. It's one of those Black Hawk Down type movies, where it's like based on a whole bunch of real people and then all that. So that was fun to watch. It's a great movie. I thought that was great. And then I watched all of Mission Impossible.
Whoa. How many are there? There's at least 3. 5. Holy crap. Is the last one in Dubai? Or is that second last one's in Dubai?
Second
it's a sandstorm? Second last one.
Oh, wait. No, that is... No. That's the second last one.
There's so many Mission Impossibles, dude. That's like a 2-day commitment.
Yeah, I was off this week.
Okay, nice.
Tom Cruise is still doing the thing, my friend.
Yeah,
he's still running. He's still sprinting. He's climbing buildings barefoot. Have you seen him sitting on top of the porch, just hanging out with no harness, no nothing?
No, I haven't.
Dude, he did it for funsies, like as a personal thing.
Jeez, because I'm like, I didn't see that in the movie. He doesn't own stunts, which is something I didn't.
Oh yeah, he definitely does his own stunts. He broke his ankle on one of those movies, and finishes the scene. He takes the jump, breaks his ankle, hits on the side of the building, so he's like low, and then he had to like lifts himself up, and then runs past the camera so he can finish the scene. And apparently, he broke his ankle.
Wow,
Man,
Tom Cruise
commitment, 100% commitment. Tom Cruise, top of Burj Al Khalifa. I'm going to send you a picture right here. You have your phone on you?
Yeah, of course.
All right, here we go. Just pull that up and then send it to you now.
To anybody like listening, they're just like, it sounds like clicking and Syed looking at his phone. Wow. Man, he doesn't have anything on. And barefooted as well.
Yes. They took that picture from a helicopter.
That is insane.
Yeah.
God bless Tom Cruise and his crazy ass.
Religion.
Oh, I was just going to say his crazy ass. I don't know. I don't know if he still follows Scientology. I don't know anybody still following Scientology.
Oh, he's definitely still a Scientologist, my friend. I'm pretty sure if we type in Scientology,
he is the face of it.
We go to the main website. I'm pretty sure you'll get him right there wearing.
It used to be a thing where like I met a girl who had like a shirt on that says Scientology, and I was like, wow. But now, only celebrities.
Yeah. Okay. No, he's he's not on the main thing over here, but he is their boy.
He is like the founder at this point.
Yeah. Then again, does that mean that if you really did everything you were supposed to do in Scientology, you would become like Tom Cruise? Not a bad.
No, there's only one of him.
That's true, but maybe he's the only one who really understood.
You ever read any L. Ron Hubbard books? The guy who created Scientology?
No.
It's all sci-fi.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like Mission to Mars, I think is one of his books.
Okay.
And a bunch, and they're all very... You can see it with somebody like this type of imagination. You're like, this guy could make a religion. Mm-hmm. And it's so elaborate that people are like, I'll follow it.
Yeah. Have you seen
pretty
I
impressive.
I only saw the documentary on Scientology.
I just watched Starship Troopers. I just watched a bunch of his movies.
Starship Troopers is his movie?
No. There's a bunch that are his, but I don't think Starship Troopers is his. But it might be. I don't know who Starship Troopers is.
Man, Starship Troopers is a great movie.
Great movie, especially the first one.
There was a 2? There was a number 2?
Oh, yeah. I think there's more than 2. Check that out, dude.
Maybe I need to watch some
Casper Van Dien, you know? I don't know what that guy did after that, but I remember Starship Troopers, Casper Van Dien. You know?
Who is... What names are you dropping?
That's the main character.
Casper Van Dien. Well, you are correct.
Rico.
Wow, what a reach. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on a second, brother. Hold on a second. He was apparently in Alita. Casper Van Dien.
No way.
Who
was he in Alita?
Let me click on it.
Great
real quick.
movie. I've seen that twice.
Yeah.
Alita Battle Angel. In case you haven't seen that, you can watch Alita Battle Angel and you'll be happy. No matter what came into the movie with, you'll be happy by the time it ends. You're like, that was a good movie.
Casper. Oh, dude. He was the robot guy with the little goatee.
Ah. Yeah, I know.
You
exactly
don't remember?
What you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I do.
Yeah. That's him. All right, cool. So there's definitely a Starship. Oh, do you know who's in this movie? Denise Richards.
Yes, that was his love interest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was married to Charlie Sheen for a while.
Oh, everyone was married to Charlie Sheen for a while.
Dude, he was in an argument once, and I was listening to her talk about it, and she was like, he was
this
so
is why
angry.
You're the N-word?
Yeah, he called her the N-word. It's like, damn, how angry is Charlie Sheen to call Denise Richards the N-words? Like this, the insanity is so wide-reaching that I don't even know how to pin down how crazy that is. It's like, he said the N-word to Denise Richards? Is he racist? And like, how many things is wrong with this guy?
And insane. All right, let me give you the IMDb ratings, and our dear listeners who are listening right now thinking that this might be worthwhile. Here we go. Starship Troopers, the first movie, 7.2 out of 10. All right, that's pretty decent. Directed by Paul Verhoeven, who has done a couple good movies. Number 2, Starship Troopers number 2, 3.5 out of 10. Significantly less good. And then Starship number 3, 4.3. Lord have mercy. Why do I still want to watch all 3 of these movies, though? This is odd. All right, Paul Van... Oh, he's done a lot of movies in the 1990s that some of you will know. Hollow Man, Showgirls, Basic Instinct, Total Recall, RoboCop. Those are his big ones. Those are the big ones that he had done. He's an interesting person. Anyway, so then, did you watch all 3 of them?
No, man. I'm gonna watch the first one. I'm like, I know it's downhill from here. Some movies I'll watch, even if they suck. Like Tremors, I'll watch over and over. But like, yeah, I'm good. First one is great. I'm not watching this again.
I just recently watched Tremors. Hold on a second. Let me just pull up the.
You want to guess how many Tremors there
are? Okay, so first one, 7.1.
Okay.
How many Tremors? 3.
There's, I think, at least 5.
What?
Yeah.
With the same guys?
Some of the same guys.
Wait, there's a TV series.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, man. I honestly, there's only one Tremor.
There's at least 5. I can assure you. I've seen 3
you
of
are
them.
okay. Yeah. Dude, there's like freaking 6 over here. Hold on.
Yeah.
There's Tremor, Tremor 2, Aftershock, Tremor 3, Back to Perfection.
Back to Perfection.
Tremor 4, The Legend Begins. It didn't already begin.
On 4, The Legend Begins.
Tremor 5, Bloodlines. Okay. Tremors, straight to video, A Cold Day in Hell.
I love, and they know what they're going for at that point. I think there's one more. Something about Island. Something Island. Like
Tremors, Shrieker Island.
Shrieker Island. Another classic.
Yeah, and then there was just another Tremor just redone, I think, in 2003. Tremors. Yeah. Man, this is alongside with like, you got your Arachnophobia, you have your Lake Placid, you have your Deep Blue Sea. That's a fantastic movie. Species, Anaconda. Dude, these are all great movies.
These are good, very good movies. Honestly.
Super
I know it's not
fun.
like at the level of Birds by Hitchcock, but somehow you leave these happy. You leave all of these happy.
Man, remember Anaconda?
Anaconda, Jennifer Lopez, and an anaconda.
Yeah. Jennifer
Great.
Lopez. Anaconda. Ice Cube was in that movie. John Voight was in that movie. That guy's always kind of creepy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like he stares a little too long. He takes too long pauses.
Yeah, Angela Jolie's dad.
Is he?
Yeah. John Voight
Okay.
is
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie's dad.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, then there you go. Now I want to watch all of these movies. I'm gonna go find an Anaconda.
Let's do it.
Stream and watch that shit. Anyway, man, I need some tea. I need to take a nap. I gotta relax a little bit. People, this has been episode 259. Thanks for hanging with us. We'll be back in a week. Hopefully. Oh, also, if you missed last week's episode, please go back and listen/watch that one. That one's a good one. We had our friend Hisham Kaladi on. We probably will have him on once more, but we'll make sure that he doesn't have his pistachio bag anywhere close to him. That man cannot stop eating.
That's so
Cannot
funny.
stop eating on the podcast. It was a good one. Anyway, take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.